Hi there, Don Morgan again with Card Watchers. I wanted to bring something to your attention. You may have heard about this. It's been out now for about 10 days or so. It's been in the New York Times. It's been on the major news media and some of the local stations. It just hasn't been very well done. But you'd think that with this kind of news that they would really let you know about this. So what this concerns is heart stents. This is something that's very personal to me. If you followed me for very long, you know that I had a heart attack in 2001, and by this stroke of luck, I missed out on a bypass and a stent. They tried to do a stent and couldn't, and I now still have a 100% blocked artery and two that are 60%. And I learned on my own, and I've been talking about this for quite some time, that heart stents aren't really doing any good for anybody. And there's natural ways to get around this problem. And I also believe that bypass surgery is totally unnecessary as well. But anyway, there was an article that came out about the New England Journal of Medicine and several other noteworthy publications and sources and universities and research centers that have come out and are campaigning against, well, this is the headline in the New York Times. It says, and this was dated February 27th of 2012, but the newest one is coming out, and they're saying that there are no benefits to a stent. And the New England Journal of Medicine is taking quite a hard stand on this. I mean, I don't know what that makes you feel like if you've had one, to know that, you know, it's quite a serious procedure, and a lot of people have died having the procedure done. And it's just something that they're now admitting is totally unnecessary. So what do you do if you are headed up to the hospital and you're about to have this procedure done? My advice to you is that you really think it and look into some lifestyle changes that can turn this situation around. I mean, this is a very costly, monetarily and physically procedure that's done, and again, they're admitting that it's unnecessary. And you're going to see before long, they're going to come out and tell you that the bypass doesn't need to be done either. I won't get into too much today, except that I know that in their own physiology books that the cardiologists studied when they went to med school, it talks about a procedure called arteriogenesis. It's when your actual small capillaries and blood vessels and arteries will bypass the blockage on its own if it's done properly. And you have to do that by eating a very, in my opinion, very low-carb diet and with some exercise. The exercise generates an amino acid in your body called L-arginine, which turns into a gas called nitric oxide, and this is the thing that really makes it work. It'll dilate all your arteries and lower your blood pressure and will help this bypass come along. There's also a new procedure, EECP it's called. If you Google that, you'll see that it's in certain states right now, and it also does this arteriogenesis that I was speaking of without exercise, and it's done for, I would say, probably be good for ambulatory patients. But so anyway, I just want to make you aware that they're saying that heart stents, we don't need them, we don't want them. Oh, one other thing I want to point out, I don't know if you noticed on the news that the head of the American Heart Association at age 53 had a heart attack at a convention in Anaheim, California, and had a procedure, had a heart stent procedure. So apparently he hasn't gotten the word. But if you happen to see this article, bring it up on Google And just look at the picture. A picture is worth 1,000 words. The guy's overweight, which leads you to two things. First of all, he's not eating properly, which is the ketogenic diet, and he's not exercising. You're not overweight if you do either both of those in combination, especially, and you don't have a heart attack. I've never had to stent. I've never had to bypass. I work out as hard as anybody at age 72, and heart stents don't have one. Thank you.